From social media missteps to tone-deaf ads, the world has seen some spectacular public relations disasters. Now, we're not talking just some small little missteps here. We're talking about colossal miscalculations that cost companies millions, wrecked reputations, and have become classic case studies on what not to do. Welcome to Matt's Media Space. My name is Matt, this is my Media Space, and we'll be going over 5 PR fails that shook the world. In 2017, Pepsi released an ad starring Kendall Jenner of her walking through what seems to be a protest, suggesting that a can of soda could solve social injustice. Critics slammed it for trivializing serious movements like Black Lives Matter. Now here, Pepsi aimed for unity, which is an admirable goal, but in doing so it bypassed sensitivity. The ad reduced social issues to a fashion-forward street protest and missed the point entirely. Within 24 hours, Pepsi pulled the ad entirely and apologized. Social issues aren't props. Authenticity and awareness are non-negotiable in today's PR landscape. That same year, United Airlines forcibly removed Dr. David Dow, a paying passenger, from an overbooked flight, causing serious injuries to Dr. Dow. The video went viral, sparking outrage worldwide. In response to the incident, United CEO Oscar Munoz initially defended himself, calling the passenger disruptive and belligerent, which had only made things worse. And only after severe backlash was United Airlines forced to make a sincere apology. In a crisis such as this, it's your response that matters most. You need to minimize harm, own up quickly, and speak with empathy. After the Deepwater Horizon spill, the largest in US history, BP's PR was already in deep trouble, which wouldn't be so bad if the company had responded responsibly to the incident. However, CEO Tony Hayward went on air and said this:
"There's no one who wants this thing over more than I do. I'd like my life back."
Needless to say, the public was livid. 8 workers had died in this incident, and millions of barrels of oil were polluting the oceans, and he seemed to be only concerned about his own inconvenience. The remark was perceived as selfish and tone-deaf, and it damaged BP's reputation for years and led to Hayward's eventual resignation. It was so bad that, of course, South Park had to make a parody.
Hello, I'm Tony Hayward, President and CEO of BP. Our accidental drilling spill again in the Gulf is a tragedy that should have never happened. And to all those affected, I want to say, we are deeply sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry. Sorry.
Unlike with Mr. Hayward, empathy must be genuine. In times of tragedy, humility isn't optional, it's essential. Swedish clothing giant H&M faced major backlash in 2018 after featuring a child model wearing a hoodie that read, "Coolest monkey in the jungle." The lack of cultural awareness here is almost unbelievable given the current social climate. And while the brand claimed no intent to offend, the ad did evoke deeply offensive racial stereotypes and caused major backlash. When looking back at this ad, you must remember that diversity without inclusion is just performative, and cultural sensitivity must be part of the approval pipeline and not just an afterthought. Luxury fashion brand Balenciaga launched a holiday ad campaign in 2022 featuring children holding BDSM-themed teddy bears. Needless to say, the company faced swift and fierce backlash. Balenciaga issued multiple apologies, and lawsuits soon followed. However, The damage was done. Pushing boundaries may be fashionable, but there's always an appropriate time and place, and there is a line. And when it comes to children, you need to be careful to not cross that line. These PR failures remind us that words, visuals, and timing matter a lot. Public trust is fragile, and one careless campaign or comment can undo years of building, and there is no easy road back. But there is a flip side. When handled correctly, even a crisis can become a turning point. So the next time that you're crafting a message, pause. Ask yourself the hard questions and test the optics, because in the age of viral outrage, there is no such thing as a small mistake, and people do remember. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, click the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you know of a PR fail that shocked you the most. This is Matt from Matt's Media Space, and I'll see you next time.